Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Frank Clark there on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
Key to tight end. 1. We got 4. We got 4.
To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Yellow. I got one lady. I got one.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 44 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Steps away to his left.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
At the 32-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 15. Here I come.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Attack.
Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Mike. Yellow. There's a lot, 80. Mike. Hero 15. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Color.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Watch the edge.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Yellow. There's a lot, 80. Let him know. Shit. Attack.
Now it's Mahomes again. Gets this one to Hill. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right flash here. Should be an easy one. And Butker able to put this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Mike. Yellow. 180. Mike. Hey, 15. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. It's our time. It's our time. Check.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Go, go, go. He's coming. Hey, Ripple is. He's coming, double up.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. That one complete to Hill. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Watch the leg. Safety's creeping.
On first down, Cohen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. There's a lane. Let's go. 87's getting the ball. 87's getting the ball.
On second and 12, Mahomes. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it's third down.
Jabril Pepper is on the coverage.
Yellow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Ready? Check 56. Come on.
Cousins on third and 2. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Cousins. Finding Gabriel, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
Come on now, let's go.
And into the red zone now. And, Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
Here we go. Walk tight, walk tight. Tight and rock, tight and rock.
Cousins to throw it this time. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Hey, no, easy.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going. Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Let's get off the field, D.
On second and a couple. Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow. There's a line. Hey, 15.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, tight.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Hey, check smoke. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the run.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tariq Cohen, as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Adam Gotts is on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Line. Let's go on, 80.
Here we go.
43.
58. 58's the mic. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball.
Mahomes now to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike. Quit talking about it and wait.
Hey, 15.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. On 1st down. It's Lindsey, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Throwing is Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now it's Carson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At the 15-yard line.
Hey, go hard! Hey, man.
Watch the boot, watch the boot.
What's that?
52's the mark, boy, 52. Quarterback, don't get
Left 50. What's that?
2nd and 5 now. Cousins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Throwing, Cousins. He completes this to Sutton. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Squeeze, double.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Chris Harris. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go on, 43.
They try again with Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
We got it.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Yellow. Come on, 80. Yellow.
Let's go.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
You got tape.
On first down, Cohen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
They go play fake. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Twisting away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That's going to be a long day. Hey, check Alpha. Mike 21, check Mike 21. Switch up, switch up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check, check, check. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21. Check 15, 15. Check the out.
Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
13 yards on the play. And our Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
58 for Mike, 58.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. This is Cohen, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crashing.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run, this is Cohen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Heroes 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. This is Cohen on the toss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back to throw. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
He'll buy some time right, and now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Yellow. Watch the screen. Check 3. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
Hey, 57 colors.
Kill. Chopper.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Chiefs, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.